All of you warned me, oh ho ho, you haven't truly met the Godskin pain yet. Welcome back, classy crew, to my Elden Ring journals as I try to complete the game by fighting every boss without any summons. I'm happy to say there are now 37 bosses left. I went out on a little bit of a rampage last week, took out 10 of them, 10 of the easy ones. I have progressed a little bit on Malenia, and I have met another wall, which is Godskin DUO. I'm at the point where I'm running out of paths to go that I can progress, and I'm running just into pain walls. So many pain walls. So let's talk about Malenia. That's where I left off last week. I got her down to about 80% of her health of phase 1. I don't think a phase 2 has happened yet. So some of the new tactics I tried, I switched out my 2 great swords for whips, and I have to say the whips are working pretty well. They're doing a similar amount of damage on her. It's giving me more range with her, and I can just control the fight a little bit better. Oh, no, she's like screwed. I've also got rid of all of my armor so that I could unlock the light rolls and get a little bit more iframes. And I have to say, it's not as big of a deal as I thought it would be to not have armor, because I can still take the same amount of hits as if I did have armor, oddly enough. And I've been really now practicing to try to get the timing of her waterfall dance down so I can get the waterfall dance taken care of. And I have to say, I did dodge it perfectly one time, followed by not so perfect the second time.
I am Malenia.
But another thing I learned is that you can throw pots of frost pots at her when she does it to interrupt her. I haven't gone around to trying this, but I have found, after trying to fight her in here, I found where that cookbook is, so I can now make the frost pots, and that's what I'm going to try on my next attempt on her to see if I can actually break through this Malenia wall. Although there's a phase 2 waiting for me, so after giving up on Malenia, I'm like, all right, let's feel good about ourselves. Let's go on a boss rush. And I'm going to go through what all those were before we got into Farum Azula. So yes, I did burn the tree, and then I ended up in Farum Azula, which I have no idea what that is. But first, the bosses. So quick update, I went back. I think I'm done with Limgrave for good now. There was a knight cavalry there. Went and found him, killed him. Then I found a Black Knife Assassin cave or something. Luckily, this one was easy. There was a Black Knife Assassin and a Cemetery Shade in there. Both are dead. Went to a jail near the manor, the Liurnia Manor, which I had completely missed. There was an Onyx Lord in there. That thing's dead. Went back to Dragon Barrow. There was Grail, a flying dragon on the bridge. I didn't realize that was a boss, but yeah, he died. And on another bridge, there was a Knight Cavalry there. It also died. Then I went over to another cave in this area, which had bears in it, a really mean bear in there. And at the bottom, there was Beastman of Farum Azula, which now I'm understanding is linking to this region I just unlocked. And I was like, what is Farum Azula? What happened here? Why is there a massive tornado here? Kept looking for catacombs in, I believe it was Caelid and stuff. Found the one with the Clean Rot Knights. So when you kill one, another one shows up from the Clean Rot pool, or not Clean Rot, from the Rot pool. It was a pretty cool entrance. They both died. And then there was another one with the Cemetery Shade, and finally another catacomb with a Putrid Tree Spirit, which I hate these. So that is how I got my counter from 47 down to 37 bosses left. We're getting there. We're getting there. There's still 8 bosses out there that I have on my list that I know of, but I was not able to defeat yet. So there's at least 8 that I know of. The good thing is in Caelid, I did come across a samurai armor, a new one. It's like more dark instead of the white one that I got before. Really like this one. It's my new outfit. It's what I'm wearing. And so that all takes us back to crumbling Farum Azula and where the Godskin stupid duo live. And I don't understand. Here's some criticism I'm going to throw at Elden Ring, because I'm happy to throw some criticism when it's due. This whole point, the last couple months, I've just been on this quest to burn the tree. It's like, go get the fire at the top of the mountain and burn the tree. I was like, cool, I have a goal, I have a purpose, I know what I'm doing. And before that, it was like, go to the capital. Like, I always had a goal. What happened here confuses me, and it's getting into the cryptic stuff of FromSoft, which I don't like. So I went to the forge, I touched the fire. I didn't even touch the fire. What did I do? I listened to the fire. I got caught on fire, and then I fell into the fire, and then I woke up in Farum Azula, and the tree is burning. How does any of that make sense? Why are these things that I'd be good? Like, why did I want to be on fire myself? Why does falling into the forge take me to Farumazula? What the heck is Farumazula? And why are there 2 Godskin duos here? We are done with these things. They were not supposed to be so intertwined in the lore of this game. They're literally everywhere. What the heck did these dudes do? They stripped skin and became popular, and I hate it. Another thing I don't like about the Crumbling Farumazula, there's a lot of dragons, and there's one that I fought. So there was a lightning one. I'm like, I'm not fighting this. Screw this. Like, it's not a boss. What am I going to get? Then I made it to like an arena that looked like a secret area. And I'm like, okay, there's clearly a boss here. Picked up a useless thing. A white dragon showed up. Not a boss. Fought it. Killed it. What is the point? That is so unrewarding. What are you doing? And then I made my way just before the Godskin Duo. There are these knights which are so painful. They just hurt you so much. And there's a whole point where I was trying to find a bonfire or grace site near the Godskin Duo because people told me there was one on the bottom floor. And it was like one of those comedic sketches where I'm just like running up and down stairs trying to dodge, and like all these knights are chasing me, and I'm just like, don't hit me, where's the bonfire? Oh, damn you all. So I only got about 2 attempts on the Godskin Duo, and I have to say, nothing surprises me here besides it's 2 of them. Even when I was at the top before entering the room, before knowing the Godskin Duos were there, and I was like, oh, this room looks very familiar. This looks like the room that Ornstein and Smo from Dark Souls 1. I'm like, this room with the pillars, it looks like that. And I knew Godskin Duo were in this game because when I put out my Godskin hate video a couple weeks ago, people thought I was fighting Godskin Duo, but no, it turns out I hated them before even fighting this thing. So the room, everything, like the moves of these 2 are the same from what I can tell so far. So I can't really hate on the facts on their moves because I've already done that in another video. I can only hate on the fact that there's 2 of them in a room. So it's all about crowd control. I'm using the same strategy as Ornstein and Smoo, and using the pillars to divide them. With that, I was able to kill the skinny one. I got the fat guy down to half his health. Then he started rolling. No, he revived his dude, and then he started rolling on me. And you guys know I'm weak to rolls, so I died to that, unfortunately. But the boss bar was down to the halfway point, so I consider that a success. I think as long as they don't unleash more bullshit moves or do like a Ornstein smoothing where they like merge together and become like the Godskin BS fest, I think we'll be okay. But I'm pretty sure Elden Ring is going to do some massive BS thing and call it like the Godskin, I don't know, dragon. Watch it be a dragon that shoots lightning and worms. So that's what I'm going to focus on. I got to get through the Godskin Duo to progress the story. I got to get through Melania to move my counters. And I got all these other stupid bosses I have to kill because I pledged to do it. So that's where I'm at. I'm in a world of pain, but hopefully I will progress soon. And hopefully I will see you on the next stream or on the next journal. And be sure to check out my Godskin journal on why I hated them before I met the duo. Otherwise, I will see you next time. And until then, keep it classy.